Thank you so much for joining me for our very first Maker Monday art. It's going to be so much fun. Today we are going to do embossed tin art. This is a very simple art project. All you need are some tin pans. Obviously I'm using a circle. You can use rectangles, really whatever you find at the store or leftover from big meals. You're going to need some colorful markers or Sharpies, a nail. I want you to be careful about this nail because nails are sharp, and scissors, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to cut off the ends of our tin because we just want the very bottom. Luckily tin is very easy to cut through, but you still might need a parent's help if you're using scissors. Also, be careful as you're cutting it because tin has sharp edges and we don't want you getting cut, okay? Now that your bottom is cut out, you can toss the ends away. Now, as you can see on mine, I'm actually using a leftover tin from an old science project, but that's okay because the marks that are on here we're not going to be able to see at the very end. So what I'm going to do is, next you're going to take the nail, and with it you're going to draw any design that you want onto the tin. Now you want to bear down hard enough so that when you turn it over, you can see the indentions that you made with the nail. Oh, hello everyone. This is my cat, Tiger Lily, who likes art as well. She's gonna probably join us. You might have seen her in some story times if you've joined us a few times. Okay, hi tigers. Okay, but anyway, so you should not be able to see, you should be able to see the nail on the indentions on the other side, but once again, you need to make sure you're not going to poke holes in the actual tin. So I'm actually going to draw on this side where you can see my lines that I had already drawn for a previous art, for a previous science theorist. I don't need that, so while Tiger Lily snips around, I will go ahead and draw my design. And this is actually pretty satisfying to draw with a nail. It feels really cool when you're drawing on the tin. Once again, make sure that you are being careful because nails are sharp and we do not want anyone getting hurt. And one thing that's really cool about this is you can pretty much draw any design that you want. You can draw a picture, you can just do a pattern. I'm just going to do a pattern, but really you can do anything that you want because it is all about imagination. And if you want to check if you're bearing down far enough, you can always turn it around. I don't know if you can see very well on the camera, but you can already see some of the designs that I'm drawing here on my thing. So. If you want any inspiration for what to draw, you can always get on Google, look at the images. This project is actually a traditional Spanish project. And so when we're done, if this is something interesting, maybe you can get on the internet or check out a book about traditional Spanish art. You'll find some really cool stuff and you might get some inspiration for a different design to do this again, or just another Spanish project or another art project in general. So. also, drawing with a nail, it means it's going to be pretty easy to correct any mistakes that you accidentally made when you're drawing. Yep. And if you turn it over and you realize maybe one of your lines is not, you can't see it very well, you can always go back and you can always retrace it with the nail that you drew. I'm pretty pleased with mine. I'm just gonna make a few adjustments here. There we go. All right, I have mine all ready to go. So now I'm put the nail aside and I'm going to get my markers. I'm going to use Sharpies because Sharpies will show up better than normal markers. But if all you have are normal markers at home, then that should be okay. You should be able to use them perfectly fine. I need to get... To color, we're actually going to turn it around so that we can see the indentions, and we're going to color on this side. And you're going to follow the indentions as if you were coloring a coloring book, where you have the black lines and stuff. So. You can also use paint if you wanted to use paint for this. Obviously, you need to make sure you have your parents' permission before you use paint because they'll probably want you to either do it outside or to put something down so that if you get paint on whatever surface you're doing your art on, the paint won't ruin anything. Take this moment so everyone remind everyone that today is the first day of summer reading. Our theme this year is called Imagine Your Story, so it's going to be a lot of fun, lots of imagination. We've got a lot of fun things planned this year for kids and adults and teens. So hop on our website or you can keep looking on our Facebook page for things that we've got going on. For kids, of course, and really for adults and teens, we got prizes that you can win for reading books. For kids, we've got more weekly programs. On Thursday is going to be our very first Book Wizards Book Club, where we will be reading a chapter book throughout the summer, and we have fun activities you can do with that chapter book. Listening to us read the chapter book also counts toward your reading logs as well. And don't worry, they're not boring books. Miss Amy from South Branch and myself, we tried really hard to pick out books that are not too long, and I think are books that you guys are going to enjoy. And fun activities that you guys are going to enjoy with it as well. You can also do this project with foil if you don't have 10, or if you just want to do it again. Although I'm going to caution you that when you trace your design with a nail on the foil, you might need to not be as hard as you would on tin like I'm using, simply because foil tears a lot easier and we don't want to scrape up any furniture that you're using. Also, next Thursday is our very first program, summer reading program for the summer. If you guys remember last year, we had visitors visit us at the library. Obviously, we cannot have visitors visit us right now at the library because we are still closed, but they're putting together videos and we're going to post them to our Facebook and YouTube pages. And I'm really excited about next week. It is a storyteller, a Native American storyteller. His name is Mr. Ryan Stanley, and he's part of the Lumbee tribe. And he is going to tell us some traditional stories from his tribe. And he's going to dress up in some traditional clothing, and he's going to, I think this marker is dried out. Maybe it's just really light. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. And he's going to show us some cool things, some cool items, and how they were used in this tribe. And it's going to be really awesome. I'm super excited about it. So make sure you join us next Thursday. It'll be posted to our Facebook page at 2 o'clock. It'll be really fun. I think he'll be a really good storyteller. And you'll see flyers for our Facebook page. You should have already seen a couple of flyers, but we'll post more as the time gets closer to it. Don't forget that as you're doing this, you still need to watch out for the sharp edges of the tin as well. And also, even as you're using foil, foil can cut you. I have been cut by foil before, and it's kind of painful. So just watch what you're doing and make sure you're being extra careful so we don't get hurt. Also, for the kids who are watching this video, as part of summer reading this year, we don't only have prizes for reading books, but we have what's called a bonus prize, where we have about 20 different activities that you can do, and they range from going outside, looking at the stars with your family one night, planting flowers, checking books out from a library, checking out Playway Launchpad, watching our online programming this summer, all kinds of different fun stuff for you to do. Even fun little art projects that you can do, that we found some games and art projects you can do online. And if you complete 15 out of 20 of those activities, then you get a bonus prize, which is going to be really fun. And some of them can also count toward reading logs. So a couple of them is check out 5 different books in the library, and if you read those books, that counts toward a reading log. So make sure you do it. You can find all those activities either in your paper online reading log or the one online. So it'll be really fun. For now though, I have finished my embossed art. I think you guys can see it. It's a little sunflower with pretty colors in the middle. But now this is really fun because now you can hang this up in your window, watch the sun glare off the bright colors. You can really just hang it up anywhere. Or you can get some more tin or some more foil and keep going at it. So, anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. That was our first Maker Monday art. Come back next Monday for another art project, and make sure you join us on Thursday for our very first Book Wizards Book Club. Thanks, bye.